spaces on a weekend that isn't a Saturday and not for a competition, okay? We have someone very special here today. This is Dr. Mark Bonner, okay? Everyone say, what's up? Okay? Sometimes it's so hard for me to not call you Mr., but I'll put some respect on your name. Okay, this was my high school band director. For those of you who don't know, Cordova High School for 3 or 4 years, one of those. So yeah, it taught me pretty much everything I know and made me kind of fall in love with band and kind of really inspired me to do what I'm doing today. So I think you guys will really enjoy working with him. He's a fantastic director, a phenomenal musician. So take everything that he says. Do we all have a pencil? Or can we at least pass them around? Okay, If you don't have one, try to find one from somebody. Okay, don't let me see. All right, take it away.
And I'm actually a little bit upset because I was much rather watch, Miss Locke do the thing than be it for myself. Because I think the word of the first person made like all West and all state, all the stuff. So you're awesome. Thank you for all the things. You have to work with the other band now,
I do.
right? Okay.
Goodbye, children. Be good.
So first things first. I currently teach college students, and I get to work with high school and middle school and elementary school students all the time. There's even a junior band at Interlochen that I get to work with, which is students younger than middle school aged. So like they can barely hold the instrument in their hand, and so we're working with them. So all types of musicians, just because I really enjoy music. So here's one thing. And we're just for the next, I don't even know how long are we supposed to be doing this for? No idea. However long we're supposed to be doing this, could you try your best to try to make some type of musical idea with every note you play? I know that's a lot to say, like every note that I play, that's like a lot of notes. But like, if you try to make a musical idea with every note you play, and you play 100 notes, hopefully at least one of them contains a little bit more of a musical idea than before. You know what I'm saying? And that's all we can do is every rap try to be a little bit more different in a way that we think is better. All right, you guys try that for me? With that being said, is there anybody in this room that can play like the most gorgeous concert B flat that has ever been sounded in this room? Other than maybe. Could you play a really beautiful concert B flat for me? But I want you all to listen to like the entire quality of this B flat, like the beginning of the note, the middle of the note, the end of the note. Like there's so much into this note that's important, okay? Like listen to all of it. That was beautiful. What's your name? Sam. Sam, okay, can you leave it for Sam real quick? That's gorgeous B flat. Like all the things about it were really nice. I know you probably didn't like the way that it started. That's okay. I thought the articulation was still pretty like really resonant. I thought the sound in itself was like fulfilling, full. I even thought your note ending had thought to it. But I'm curious though, if you were to do that again, there was to be any way that you could make sure the end of that note had those gorgeous, beautiful tail that took it down into silence. The reason I asked that question, could you take a mallet and hit any of those low notes on that marimba for me? I want you all to hear what happens with this sound. It's gonna have a beginning of it, that depending on the type of mallet, it's gonna have a specific attack. It's gonna have one of the low notes, it's gonna have a resonant sound, and the end of it, listen to what happens at the end of this note. Anyone, just listen. And now it's that note that's completed entering silence. That's how natural sounds work. Any other instrument, like a cello, they pull that string across the bow, that note is going to resonate, just going to speak. Doesn't quite work that way with wind instruments. It only resonates for the amount of time that you're putting that air into that instrument. So we have to create that beauty. You know what I mean? Yeah. I spoke for a long time on purpose. I tried to get that sound out of your ear. Can you hum me that note? The one we were supposed to be listening to? Like all the qualities and stuff in it? Okay, I feel you. I am disappointed only for one reason. It's that because listening is great. Thank you for that. There's one thing that we didn't just do while we were humming, And it's the second part of music making. Listen to this the first one, it's the second part. Starts with an A.
Adjusting.
Who said it? Sam? Yes, Sam. Thank you. Yes, adjusting. We didn't adjust to the sound that we heard. Like, we all came in with our B flat, you were confident on it, but we never adjusted as to where the frequency was perfectly good. Y'all know what I'm saying? Y'all have that B flat again for me? Ready, and. Okay, we've adjusted our frequency, it's really close. Can y'all feel it tickling your nose and your lips? So not your ears and not your throat. Get it really forward for me. Can you say on the ah? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all just took the biggest breath I have ever heard in my life between humming and then singing. That's like, you just took the biggest breath in the middle of that musical phrase just then. Like, the hugest one, like everybody did. That's called unphrasing. I make that word up, it's copyrighted, it's patent pending. If you use it, you owe me some money. We haven't decided how much yet, but it will come to us. So make sure we don't unphrase, not only between us humming to that note of singing, but when we move from one note to the next note, okay? That hum that we start humming? Y'all just sat up really nicely. I gotta give you props for that. Like, you're like, right now I want, thank you. All right, hum that before again. I'm so sorry, I shouldn't have stopped. Ready, and. We still have somebody a little high. It's gonna, That's good. You can say an ah for me? Nice. Okay, good technique. Hey, make sure we sit up all the way tall. Nice. Long mouth, not wide. Long, not wide. Good. Hey, so do this for me. I'm going. You notice you can't produce a good sound like that? Yeah, keep that chin up for me. Same thing happens when you're playing the instrument. Good. That's category 1. We're gonna re-articulate. We're gonna say 1. Keep that for me. 1. Good. Can we say 2 now and sing category 2? Some of us just took a breath as we change that note. Think about 3. Think about what 3 sounds like as it's moving from 2. Think about 4. It's a half step away. So the color kind of changes a little bit. How's this going to sound as 3 moves into 4? Great job, not unphrasing. Great job, not unphrasing. Hey, this is nice. And make sure we're trying to adjust to the sounds around us. Let's keep going down. Let's go back down. Between from 2 to 1. Whoa. So many nice things. Thank you for having the confidence to sing with me just then. Y'all sing often? Yes. Okay, sometimes. You guys hey, can y'all play a concert B flat for me? At the end of us singing, I could tell about 5 of us were really thoughtful with how we released that note. I could tell that they really wanted that note to go all the way to silence when they released it. We'll play concert B flat together. I use 4 beats. 1, 2, 3. and stolen of mine. Obviously, they did not steal the thing where you break out into chords. All right, so when you see me do this, it does not mean 3, because this is 3, right? And then when we get to 8, like, we get to 7, like 6 is this way, 7 is here, this is 8, right? So when you see this means we're gonna play a chord. It means we're gonna play a chord in whatever key we're in. Right now we're in the key of B flat, concert B flat. Someone tell me what a chord means. Yes.
It's a couple notes played at the same time to create kind of like they're played at the same time to create the first, third, and fifth degree of the scale usually.
Yeah. Okay. You just said a lot of things that lets me know you know what a chord is. Yeah. You said it in a way that might have left a few people confused a little bit.
I couldn't find the right word there.
Say what?
I couldn't find the right word there.
I'm going to use all the words that you just said, except to explain it, because you did find all the right words in a different order. So to make a chord, it's 3 notes, and it's the first note, the third note, and then the 5th note that we start on. So it's note, skip a note, note, skip a note, note. So let's imagine we're in A. It's going to be A, skip B, C something, skip D, and then it's going to be E. Does this make sense? Has note, skip a note, note, skip a note, note. So now right now, concert B flat. We have B flat. What note are we going to skip? C. And then we're going to end up having what? D. We're going to skip what?
E.
And then we're going to end up having what? F. So what are our 3 notes of our chord?
B flat, D, F.
Good. And we refer to those as the first, the third, and the 5th. Right? It's the first, third, and the 5th of that chord. Okay? All right. So what's the third? What's the 5th? Good. And so when you see me do this, what notes can you possibly play? Since we're in the key of B flat. What if we're in the key of F? Then what notes?
F, A, C.
F, A, C. I'll give you a couple seconds to think about that. All right, we're in B flat. When we play these chords, I'm so sorry to this, can you always be our root, which we refer to as 1. Skip 1. We call that the root. Can y'all be our root? Okay. This is concert B flat, everyone. 1, 2, 3. Y'all take wonderful breaths. They're fantastic. One thing that I think about every time that I play my instrument is like there's only a few instruments that like have dire responses when they have too much air, right? Definitely oboe. Other than that, I can't think of an instrument where you can just like take in too much air. My tuba teacher told me always have more air than you need. So I'm thinking out, when I'm halfway, in order for me to produce a sound, I need to like take in more air. So like, see how much I breathe from. So this is me just playing my note like normal. No matter what, if I take in a lot of air, I can control so many things. Consider this. At this point, you can start maximizing the amount of air that you can contain. So think, every time I take a breath, I want to do it in a different way that I think makes it better. You know what I'm saying? So take it really, I'm like for real impressed with how nice of a breath that was. You are amazing. I intentionally don't put my hands up like to have them play because I don't want you holding your instruments up when I know I'm about to say something. So I'm sorry. I just wanted to make another point that your articulation to start that note is freaking amazing. All right, really beautiful articulation. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. was the one we were looking for. Somebody was playing a beautiful color note in that. We're about to start playing some music now, but I'm going to reference everything that we just did. I'm also going to have y'all sing a little bit more as we start playing this music. Which piece would y'all rather start with? Remember, if we start with that one, which means that means we're going to end with the other one. You know what I'm saying? So you say, which piece? Derek? All right, can we look at air from County Derek? All right. So I feel really bad because this is something that I planned to do. Like with every piece we did, I just wanted us to sing the scale of the key we're in. Unfortunately, what key are actually? I shouldn't say unfortunately. Let's see.
What's this for?
Say what?
What's this for?
What's what for?
Are you gonna call us apart?
Yes.
Oh,
I know you want to go, so I'm not gonna call on you. What key are we in? Say it louder.
B flat.
How do you know that?
Because there's 2 flat.
Okay, tell me more.
I was always told that it's, for me, it's the first flat, and I know it's in the spot behind the C flat.
That is a great way to put that. Here's another way. Let's say, oh, we have a board here. We don't have a marker though. Let's say we had, look at your flats. You have 2 flats, right? The flat that you have like furthest away is which flat? Yeah. Now go back 1 flat. Take 1 flat away. 1 flat is that one, E flat. And that's how you can figure out your key. All right? So we're key B flat. For you, how many flats do you have here? Can we play this concert B flat together? 1, 2, 3. Keep in mind, we're going to sing up the scale. Let's on that note. Ready, ho. Yes, no. Alright, just trying to blend our sounds. Good. Let's sing and say 2. Let's sing and say together 3. Good. Long mouth, not wide. Long, really tall. Long, not wide. Together 4. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Good. And can y'all stay on this note? You're going to stay on this note, sing it really, really strong and loud for us. All right. Can you watch these hands here? We're going to go down. Stay right here. Y'all stay on that note? Put this note in tune. Good. That's it. Good. You're gonna go to 5, we go to 3. Hum it for me. Good. A little high. Thank you for that. Oh, and the release was nice too. Can we play a concert B flat? 1, 2, 3. Gorgeous. We even had overtones that time. We'll talk about overtones in a second. But we have to start from the beginning. And 1, 2, 3. this really, really well. And I love the fact that like we don't have to work on anything dealing with like notes at all. What we need to work on is connecting our lines, having continuity in our phrases, and 1,000,000,000% the way you're ending your notes. Because right now we're taking like really like grave like out of nowhere, like just ending our notes like completely and just leaving a wall of sound that just empty. If you took every note that you ever end for the rest of your life playing a wind instrument and you took it all the way down to nothing, I promise you, you will add so much musicality into your sound. So much musicality into your instruments. These instruments that we're playing right now, it's difficult for us because we also use them in jazz, a style of popular music that was invented in like the 1900s. This style of music that we're emulating right now was one that was invented thousands of years ago, performed in cathedrals and churches with these instruments that were going to resonate in the hall, or like they're imitating string instruments. That's those kinds of ensembles that we're imitating. But we have to artificially create that dying off into silence. That's one important thing that I'm noticing right now, like for real. With that in mind, I would love for us to go back to the beginning because we're not moving in time. Okay? Can we bop this from the beginning? Y'all know what bopping means? Yes. Okay. So some people said no. So right now I'm gonna play a scale in half notes, right? I'm gonna bop that exact same thing now. So I'm just gonna only play the articulation at the beginning. Here we are. One. This is 88 beats per minute. Same thing. 1, 2, 3, and. Don't rush. This release that y'all did, Brass, earlier was so gorgeous. So thank you for taking that diminuendo all the way to nothing. It was really, really nice. Hey, we just bopped just then. That was awesome. Like so many times, our notes lined up really, really well. Raise your hand at any point that you notice yourself play a note not in time with the rest of the ensemble. Did you think to yourself that the next time you do that same similar thing that you're going to adjust to it afterwards? Thank you. All right, so that's the beautiful thing. The first thing we do in music, in ensemble playing. Listen. Second thing, doesn't make any point to listen if you don't adjust afterwards. All right, now I have a question. Could we do that again? Could we play the exact phrasing that's appropriate? And this time, I want you to over-exaggerate every dramatic word. Low notes lead to high notes. High notes lead to low notes. Short notes lead to long notes. So if you need an idea of what to do, just think about that. Do, do, dee. Do, dum, bim, bim, bum, long note. Go into the high One. And 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Yeah, let's play it as written. I was thinking that we should bop it, but let's play it as written. I think we'll need to bop. Let's play it as written. 1, 2, 3. Moving together now. Let's bop this one more time. And we're only going to bop the first 3 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all right. Let's play it as written now. Play it as written. And I'm thinking one of the clarinets. Do you know who it is? Like it's like kind of maybe like a note behind. Are you a note behind or?
I mess up like going from this to A, so it just squeaks everything.
Can I see?
Well, like when I do it, like
Oh,
well,
yeah.
not like that, but when I do it like playing wise, it just messes up.
No, you think it does it playing wise, but you just did it perfectly just now. So now just do that exact same thing, and I bet you got it. Put money on it. I got $1 too. All right, here we are. It's as written from the beginning. And 1, 2, 3. Don't race me, don't race me. I think this one now, y'all making some music. Like for real. That is gorgeous. What else is? The only way that this could get different in a way that I would consider better is if we started to slow down in specific places. But that's not anything that really us can control. That's like I almost said Dr. Locke. And this Locke would have to be here with us in order to help us make these decisions on where we should slow down and where we shouldn't slow down. But like that's really what it is. This Miss Locke slow down during this piece? Like it's I was just trying to slow down just then. Y'all did not follow me. So I don't know if Mr. Locke was struggling the same way I was just then trying to make y'all slow down. It's scary. Like that car almost ran off the road. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Y'all feel the same thing I feel? You had questions?
No, I was gonna point out, she doesn't really slow down, or she doesn't really pull or push much in the beginning, but like, I know that at 57, those it's 3 Fs in my part, she pulls those out a lot.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense.
And then the retardando parts are, and then at the very end, slowly and deliberately.
What's your name?